Hi, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch here, and I just got back from walking around downtown and just observing and checking out different things. And it helped me remember an exercise that I wasn't even aware of that I used to do all the time, and that's people watching. I grew up in a really small town, and it wasn't even a town, it was so small. There's probably like 60 people in the area. But I grew up in that really small area, and I used to sit and watch the trees, and ooh, beautiful. Super, super nice. But there's no people around, really. And so I used to get so excited. I used to save up my money, and I used to come down to Vancouver, and I'd come right downtown and sit on a bench for hours just watching people, because people to me were so fascinating, right? And what I didn't realize is what a great exercise it is because you internally, like all your senses and everything, pick up on a different level than just intellectually the different people that are walking in front of you, the different postures, the different, ways of walking through life. And what it really helped me do was to gain sort of on an intuitive level, when I do have a client, of where to actually start with somebody. Because when you're watching people on the street, you're going to notice all these different postures. And these different postures by, simply carrying a briefcase versus carrying a purse, all this type of information that you can get can really kind of fine-tune your reflexology practice into where these people need the most work, right? Within seconds, right? And so I have learned in my practice, which has been a big benefit, and that's why I wanted to share this little idea with you, is especially I noticed it when I was working at a spa. I would allow, especially if the client had been there a couple times, I would just tell them, room 3 or whatever, and they would walk, and I would follow them. And the information that you can get from just following somebody is incredible. You can sort of see how their shoulders, if they're relaxed or tense and things like that. And so when I would follow that person, what I would do is kind of mimic their walk. I would sort of see what it's like to walk with my shoulder up like this and, kind of a stiff hip kind of walk. And I'd really play, jump into their shoes in a sense and feel what it's like to walk around like this person does from day to day. And I would really, after a lot of practice, you can get pretty good at it, and you can guess what areas are going to be tight and stuff when you start working on them. And yeah, it tends to check out, 95% of the time, right? So it's a really cool exercise. So in this video, I just wanted to share with you something that's been really valuable, and I never even noticed it was important to me. And that is just people watching. Go downtown, find a place that you can sit and watch people. So for me, I used to just go down, and there's lots of, benches along Granville Street, and I would just sit there and I'd just watch people. And you could take notes or things like that, but I really think it's just good to just kind of just be there and watch the diversity of the people walking by, right? It's a great exercise, so it might not seem like you're accomplishing much, but I really believe that on a deeper level, you're taking in a lot of information that you will be able to work with later. So anyway, I hope that helps. I just wanted to share that little insight with you that I had today on my morning walk. And so yeah, I'm going to get out there more and do a bit more practice of this and see what I can come up with, and I'm going to have fun with it. So right on. So I encourage you to go out there and do it as well. Yeah, this is Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next movie.